to be an absolute insane watch. We got Team Fundies.
Team Fundies, quote unquote.
Yeah, quote unquote. Versus what's Kazuya's team? Team DLC pack.
Team Death.
Team Death.
Team Murder. Yeah, Team Murder kill.
Team One Interaction.
Yeah. Team Win Con, you know.
See, we'll see right now. I know Skeleton. He's been going for a lot of different combo routes that just give him better positioning. Because a lot of what we're realizing is that Kazuya combos just aren't through 0 to death. It's just a setup for it. Like, look at that great option coverage from Skeleton. And because he went for the jab there instead of the side B, he was able to actually continue that combo. Right. And I think that recognition from Skeleton is really going to help him in the future of playing Kazuya, even though it took a little bit for him to adapt to it.
Yeah, a good use of limit there by Nico. Forward air into the cross slash, going to close it out there. Does put Rage Drive onto Kazuya. Probably a little bit more damage on here, and Cloud's going to die from this Rage Drive. You see Nico, or Skeleton feels it too. He's kind of got a vision for it.
Yeah, but the more you use it, the earlier that percentage is going to go away, and there it is, 130%, and going to be able to get that back air. That's how you know it was bad. Neutral being stalled.
For sure, and that's, I think, edge guarding 1-on-1 against characters like that. I think of like Kazuya Laser, Inkling Splat Bomb, Yoshi Egg.
Oh!
They do make themselves a bit vulnerable just like that, and Nico said, Nico said, you're not even getting a game this time, brother.
We're 30
and a handshake, man.
Who was on Team Fundies? Nico just obliterated that stock. I thought he was on Team Death.
I know. I was trying to go on this nice little, not tirade, but side piece here, and he's just gonna hook this man in like a minute and a half.
Look at that advantage state coming from Nico. He did not come to play games. He wants to play this game as little as possible. Make it 3. Okay, I'm gonna move to 3 games.
Well, I mean, hey, against Kazuya, that's the point. If you want to play as little of the game as possible, because if you let Kazuya play the game, he's probably gonna run over.
That's when stuff goes sideways. Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. And look, every opening that Skeleton's trying to find, not gonna do it. Even those electrics, Nico knows his way around the matchup now. Look, he got grabbed once. This could be the end.
Hey, yeah, Kazuya is never out of here. Just electric loops it back up. Limit on deck here. Might help a bit with the weight change and the fast falling here.
Rage drive as well, but the downer not gonna even give him the chance to do it off of ledge there.
That's crazy. Not only, I imagine it's an incredible 2-frame, especially on a stage like PS2, but the fact that it also just straight spikes like that, dude, it's kind of crazy.
And not even a chance of teching either. That wall is not going to be close enough.
An emphatic game 1 here from Nico. We'll see if Skelly runs it back. I imagine typically your bans against Kazuya are like FD Kalos, and then it's like the choice of taking him to Smashville or taking him to Town and City.
Yeah, I think you pretty much summed it up perfectly. I know a lot of Kazuyas usually go to Hollow Bastion because of those bans. And then aside from that, like maybe Small Battlefield, if we're going to go to Town City, it looks like he definitely did not want to go on Smashville. Right. He wanted that larger area to fight it, which I can understand.
Yeah.
More stage control.
I mean, the FD transformation does kind of suck, but you have, like you said, a bigger stage, lets you camp a bit more, lets you play use especially Cloud's advantage, which is just I'm gonna put these big old disjoints out here, and you're gonna have to really, even Kazuya's gonna really have to force himself into trying to get a hit.
Which honestly, I don't even think Kalos is too good for Kazuya anyways. I think people just see the flat stage and they think it's going to be super good for him, but the walls can really come back to bite him, and it's especially those platforms on the other side.
Well, I mean, even then, regardless of the stage, Kazuya's still going to hit his combos. The Kazuya player is going to be aware of that, and the electric and the up smash is going to be a pretty solid lead here for Skeleton. Maybe we might see just a passing of the baton back and forth of just comboing and clipping each other, man.
Which is crazy coming from a character like Cloud, because Cloud doesn't have those true combos. He just gets those neutral wins so consistently that it feels like it's a combo.
Right. And he basically just knocked him out here. Now, I mean, look, he's already 2 stocks up now, man.
Completely different game than last one. I mean, it's like they switched controllers. And look at that.
Loops. Doesn't get the spike there. Trips and sayonara, brother.
That's going to be it. Skeleton with a 3-stock, only 40% there.
That was a 60-second game, man. That insane.
Just about Skeleton going tied up 1-1.
Honestly, because I don't know exactly when the weight in property changes happen to Cloud when he has limit. I feel like that works against him. He gets bonked with the electric, gets limit, and is now at a point where maybe the up smash connects.
Does limit make him lighter?
Yeah. Well, Nico gonna try out the Hollow Bastion pick here. As conversely, I believe the big stages, your battlefields and stuff, are probably off the table.
Yeah, I mean this one is interesting to me because I know Kazuya players are very comfortable on this stage that they normally get counterpicked to or counterpick themselves.
I know I'd be taking Kazuya to this stage.
Exactly. So like Kazuyas are definitely used to it, whether or not they like it. I think there's definitely more weakness on Nico's part here because I can't imagine that. Like what would have been open? I guess everything at Advance would have been open, right?
I imagine like the good Kazuya stages are probably open. I imagine Battlefield's off the table, Small's off the table,
And
maybe
PS2.
PS2. Yeah.
I'm betting
After that game one, probably PS2.
100%
Probably
even
PS2. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, this is looking like a back and forth. Just whoever has that first game win, which obviously was Nico, is probably gonna take it. But I don't know, man. It's like I said, that the stage picks are definitely looking better for Skeleton than Nico.
A bit of a change of pace here as we actually have an even good DI, an even game so far. And at this point, one of these two guys would have made a massive lead compared to these first two games. So
Yeah, which is crazy that we're even saying that. It's just like the fact that they're playing this hot, this early into their set.
this game has already lasted longer than game number 2.
Game ones are always supposed to be the slow ones, man. Like, what is going on with these two? But yeah, no, game 3 is when they're, like, okay, let me chill out a little bit.
Yeah, you see Nico sitting up a bit in the player cam. He's like, all right, buddy, let's see what we got here.
Fundies are made in the training room.
Nice,
Ooh.
good way. Kind of put the options like force that side view from Skeleton called out, and at least we're back to even Steven so far.
Yeah, he recognized that it wasn't a hitbox anymore. Oh, the Nair, that's going to be it, right? No, good DI on Nico's part, DIing out in a way so that he wasn't able to get connected with that Nair. But Skeleton looking like he has the advantage now. Gonna drop it, however. Nico needs his opening to do wonders because he is down nearly an entire stock.
Oh, the double dip, brother.
And he
Who's
does
Goose?
it. Look at that fair. Gonna be able to get not one, but 2 of them to send Skeleton down to that bottom blast zone. And now, all of a sudden, it's in Nico's favor, which is not something I thought I'd be saying when I'm watching Cloud.
Yeah, well, I mean, Skeleton just evened it up. He said, nice cross slash, buddy. That move does 26, but I'm just going to electric on through that.
But I do entire stock.
Yeah.
That's what the game is all about. You got 3 lives, better learn how to use it.
The shield pressure here, Kazi working with a non-full shield here. This cross is going to be really good for him. Nico's going to send him off, and yes, sir, called out. The side view looking like a bit of a habit there from Skeleton.
I'm surprised he went for it twice after getting it punished every time he'd gone for it thus far. It's very slow, first of all. And Kazi just has a much better option with that up B.
Yeah, I mean, typically you don't have, you don't really feel that pressure at ledge, because, an overextension trying to punish that side B will just lead you to getting hit by the side B from ledge, and then, that's the whole death spiral from there. But Nico's showing full confidence in it, knowing he puts himself right above where he needs to be and puts that big old cloud there on top of Skeleton.
Yeah, I mean, Skeleton, honestly, he's probably a little perplexed now because he was able to connect, or Nico was able to connect with those dare spikes whenever he upbeat as well. So that Kazi disadvantage is really showing up right now that Nico's able to capitalize on so hard. I think Cloud is the character that made people think that Kazi's recovery was good.
Yeah, and I mean, 0 to death right out of the gate. Skeleton unfazed, despite his being down on the set, hooked him right up, and again showing that this Smashville counterpick can work against you in the buffer.
Don't let it be you. We're on the brink of a
brother. It's the winner's corner. Don't get baby bored.
On the brink of it. I respect Nico for okay, there we go. I respect Nico for going for that different stage pick. I think a lot of top players.
Yeah, side B.
Anyways, I think a lot of top players don't do enough stage play. I think Nico, he could have gone to Town and City again because he's like, I'm more comfortable on that stage, but he saw that he got worked on it, so he's like, let me just try the Smashville.
Yeah.
Because I know that's another stage that you want.
These,
and obviously it didn't work. But
these Animal Crossing counter picks have been working wonders for Skeleton.
Yeah.
The Smashville and the Town and City game have been combined like minute 55, and he's taking 6 stocks in those times. So ideally, we've built a pattern here. We've established a pattern. Nico should win this one, but I mean, man, these 2 Skeleton dubs have looked insane.
Like I said, when Kazuya gets the stage that he wants, it looks like he's gonna win it every time. So
he's fighting a CPU.
So you have to win the first game. But even then, like I said, these stages are much better for Kazuya than they are for any other character, I would say. Just because they have to play on it so much more than most people do. Because most people, they just play everything on PS2.
Which is a sin, by the way. Don't do that anymore. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of commentating artificial turf. I can only hear Solgalio's theme so much before I throw the switch to the wall.
Exactly, man. So a lot of players, they're not used to banning. All of a sudden, they go against Kazuya and they have to ban. Now they're playing on stages that they don't play on.
Right.
And that's kind of
Oh,
what.
the Nico!
Oh, not gonna do the Sky J killer there. And now Skeleton has his turn
Dang,
to
he
do
tried
what
to
he
do
wants.
his own. He tried to do the Nico, tried to do the Nico, and he died for it.
Exactly. We are game 5 now, and combo drops are super bad. And he again that same air dodge. He wasn't able to. He thought he could tech it. We hear Houston cheering on him to just lock in, but it is looking like it's
The
over
boys,
for
the
him.
boys have shown up, but is it too little, too late?
Can you get a comeback on Kazuya? The comeback is character of all. That we're gonna. It always starts with one. Nico able to get that first stock off of Skeleton finally, and like you said, he went for that Nico before. It gets it now. You got this.
Comment DN, unsafe dash attack, gonna get comboed on here. Is he just gonna get 0 to death?
It
Crumbles.
is. That's gonna be
Sayonara!
Skeleton with the upset over Nico. Gets his way into winners top 8 now. And that is insane. Nico dropping this early. He was seated 2nd place, and now he has to find his way through losers.
That was like, it's weird because it was game 5, right? Like it went game 5, but man, those skeleton games were like ridiculous, man.